He's after Mouthgate.
Hey?
He's after Mouthgate.
2, Glenn Shipley. 3, David Baleman. 4,
Baleman. He's set for a big one.
6, Ashley Simpson. 7, Kevin Stevenson. 8,
what do you think, Matty?
9, Dave Buick.
Oh, I think the wind might be a factor in the first half, Shane.
11, Luke
A bit behind the waves, but
12, Cameron Riccardi.
big cutter set to take this first hit up, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Just what would you do if you on the first hit up? Make sure you duck early.
Yeah, there'll be a few forearms coming at the big fella's big head. I think
you'd go for the nose, wouldn't you? Protuberance there.
He's got a very big forehead, so
okay.
got a bit of a target on it.
All right. Which side of the family is that, Matt?
I think that's the Burn side, mate.
Okay, mate. Here we go in the 2002 Newsmail BRL Premiership. Ball goes down to Josh Eggie. Big chance, Murphy. Hello. He won't take a backward step. Johnson underneath. Wrestled to the ground. Buick. Luke Turnbull.
Mitchell Hart and Tom Orphan.
Wrapped up there. About 28, 29 metres out. That's a bad mistake. Bad mistake early in the count. Bit of panic there, but shouldn't have been. Forced the area. Was that big Leggett, was it? Yeah, the 8. Oh, McCracken limping.
Badly.
Why would you run a pensioner on the paddock? Josh Eggie takes him, drives him back.
Tackle, boys.
Simpson in there. Grady. Oh, put on his back. I didn't like it. Oh.
Fiery encounter.
Fiery encounter early. Here's Johnson. He won't take a backward step. Tries to beat one. That's Shipley over the top too. Is that? What's he doing in there? Early penalty. Said he hung onto my leg. No, Simo, go away. McLucas does it all the time. Wastes referee's time. Wastes it.
Could be a bit far away.
Yeah, I'll get in close to one.
They're right. We're only warming up.
Just a minute.
And so that's 2 mistakes from Brothers. One by Byrne, one by the infringement in the ruck area.
By Byrne. He's had a good start, Patter.
They're not going to cane the Byrne, are we?
No.
Byrne the cane.
Bit of a play on words, Shane. I like it.
Oh, what's that called when you do that? It's not a palindrome, is it? Or
No, that's
that's a pun.
Pardon the pun, an analogy.
Or you're alluding to something.
Yes.
Mate, you remind the public that you're back at the Newsmail just for a bit of a cadetship for 2 days.
Yeah, bit of a trial, big fella. Have a look, see how the brethren go, watch the football.
Trail Vince having around to pick up the
Oh, you know, Vince. That's bad luck, that.
That's a misser. That's a drop.
Penalty conversion unsuccessful from across the waves. There's a score tied out. Brothers nil. Across the waves nil.
Is this video camera over the side?
Where?
Is it where?
No, see. Here we go. Down it goes. Sits up. Who's taking out McLucas? Gets on the cricket pitch area.
Hatter. Good hit.
Bit drier than 2 weeks ago.
Patrick Byrne, good tackle.
It was ended in there. He's over the top. Get off him. Said the referee. Big chance. Take it.
He's a big lad.
Pumps off. He had a good offload. He's spaced out here for Graves. Almost in the car park.
Oh.
There's only his foot in the touch.
Foot into touch.
Thank you. The Interjet helicopter offload. On the open.
Oh, he was dead. Robbie Elliott feeds the scrum.
The other comes out the back. It's short.
Good run.
Oh, good run. Bumps 1, bumps 2.
Sorry, big fella. Drops a few in the tackle.
Turnbull.
Good run by the chef.
All over the fence over there. Johnson over the top. Yes. You must. Oh, Rookie team says, thank you very much. Ah, la carte. He just got a tip. Have you had it?
Good nudge.
And he goes. Luke. Where's he pick up? Burns. That'll hurt your butt.
Need a brain to hurt.
Hilda. Luke in. Set move here. Simpson hasn't held the ball yet. Wide ball. Into space.
Oh, a bit of a trip there by Troy Corey.
Troy Corey's gone in early. Simpson, what can he do? A bit of magic.
Good tackle.
Great tackle there.
Taking.
Going to hit the line hard. He's about 1 metre out. That's tackle 4.
There we go, left, boys. Riccardi takes the patented Riccardi dummy half scoot.
You didn't like that. Give it.
Oh,
wrong option, brother.
who are we giving it, brother?
Wrong option. Josh Eggy hasn't touched the ball yet. The breeze has come around again.
Good defence.
That's McLucas. That was Elliott in there. Murphy. McCracken.
Get that knee.
That's unfair. Josh Garden. He's going to start it right around the outside. Caravan Park girls. Play on. Leave him alone, Joel McNamara. To Garden. Excited. That's Groves on the inside. Turnbull there. Ball's going to go nice and deep. He's going to punt this hard. Josh Eggy, first attempt. Here we go. And on the black flag.
Good run. Tops a few Bruce trouble.
A few bits of niggle in there. Chipley. Garden. Wrestles into the ground. On the back's cut up. Where's the forwards?
Big patters there.
Here we go. Here's the big unit. How's his guitar playing going?
Oh, he goes very well, Cyclone. Very noisy.
Robert Elliott at the back. Oh, bumps up there. Falcon. McCarty. That's 5 and last. Get back there. Turnbull, what's he going to do? Little chip and chase.
Straight down.
Straight down, more straight. Beats one.
More is less.
And the 33-minute mark. McLucas picks up one behind him.
Good tackle.
Elliott. Tortori, little chip and chase. This isn't no man's land. He's a good footballer, Tortori. Eggy!
Good tackle. He's up it again.
Oh,
nice.
let's have another shot at the title.
Come on, Pat.
Oh, big defensive line here from Brothers. Not. McLucas went the wrong way. It's got to keep going left-hand side. Comes the other way, Corey. Oh, puts a Rainer boy in the gap.
He's a big unit.
Well, you should see his big brother.
Wrong way.
Leg it. That's 5 and last. Here's the snowball from Corey. Here's the snowball. Got all the time in the world. Eggy, a bit of pressure on him, and it's too big. No pressure at all.
Players stuck it in here.
Suck it in. Is it Closey coming in, number 17? Leg it off. Close on.
Put in a good 8 minutes.
Yep.
480 seconds.
Burns her. Gets a pat on the shoulder from the trainer. Murphy. Just out of under 18s.
Good run there. Top one around the ears.
Murphy's got a bit of a hit. Hewick. That's tackled there by Joshy Garden. I believe he's off next year to somewhere else. What was that? What was that, Groves? Robbie Elliott tried something. Brothers trying all the moves. Close. Simpson on close. Wrap up that ball, says Simo. Oh, tries to mount the jockey. Oh, here's the space for Rayner. Ball's gone back. Stacks on the middle. Taken out. Grady, bit of professionalism there. Troy Corey. He's a step. Burnsy's got him. He looks. Murphy in the dummy half. Johnson will cut it up all day. Looks out the back. Nothing there. Turnbull. Josh Garden. No call. Close. Who's got him? Murphy. Johnson down. Grady. Corey picks up the unit. And there's a bit of one-on-one. Corey, another little chip deft chase. What's Eggy do? Beats one. Doesn't beat the tackle of the lock forward. Shipper. Nice photo, Shipper. Burns. Ooh. Bulldoze into the tarmac. Turnbulls. Can we read the signals there? Yeah, they're always a tough unit to crack. Simpson. What's he do? Puts it up. Ball goes up for Chris Hall. Andrew McCracken. In there. Limps into the dummy half spot. You don't think it's serious? Yeah, were the age testing yet or what? DNA? Oh, yes. Oh, half a gap there. Close out wide. Joel McNamara. He's interchange. You don't need to train if you interchange, do you, Matty? That's the front rower's interchange kick. Oh, and spat out the back. Here we go. Look at Eggy nail him. Easy. He was lucky. He fell into it, eh, Eggy? Buick and dummy half got to go. Both sides are hands on their knees. Johnson goes a bit high. Jay Lyons on there. I wonder who we replace. A couple off, Groves off, Grady off. Along half the back line. Oof. Now he can't. No, you can't do that, Jono. You got to give the man a chance to play the ball. No. And that happened in the under. I realise you didn't get out of bed till 1:30 there, Matt. But you know, the under 13s and 15s, they did the same. You just got to let the man play the ball. Don't stand over him. It's not your ball. Let him play. What's on now? Turnbull's going to hit the gap straight at Josh Garden. Clings to him. Set play. What's on down the blind side? Ooh. Strip. Play on. Ball's gone forward.
Yeah, you're right there, mate, yeah.
Yeah, he tried to just do a little bit much when he was on his back there, I guess. Leg it back on, close. Cracking. Tackle by Elliott. Rayner. Don't beat the Eggy, boy. Now get out of it, Eggy. Right back. Corey, McLucas. Take it. Gonna go downtown. Oh, wobbly. Ball's going back. Oh, play on. Play on. Fortuitous. Eggy doing the front rows. Can he make the halfway line? Elliot. Very compressed defence. You watch the way the boys come off. Yep.
Very much like Canada.
Yep. Corey Bannisby, where did he go? He just come out of just come out of the car park, has he? Simpson. They're going back. Oh! The old floppy ball. That's, oh, somebody's hurt, the 13. First house. 13's hurt bad. He's not well. Johnson. Leggett. Burns will get him. Misses.
He needs to spell the cut. Scoring with the bomb.
Oh, this is crossfield. He's got to be in front. Go, you good thing. Go to McNamara. Look on the outside. Look on the outside. He's going to go. Go. Go to McNamara.
Good work by the centre there. Duncan.
But I believe there's a sign down here. Loyal. Unpaid, but Time Brothers. 4-0.
Great play.
Great play. Elliot, can he put one through? It's gone straight up and down. Thank you very much. 6-0 at the 23-minute mark. Sexter Brothers, ATW Tigers, 0. Murphy off, Corey Battersby. Is that his real name, fat ass?
Conversion to try
changed it by
number
deed
13, Robbie
Fat
Elliott,
ass.
brings the scores to Brothers 6, across the way 0.
Tough 20 minutes there.
Yeah, hey, a good grand final stuff. The breeze still favouring the Tigers.
Mick Cole, can you report to number 2 field, please? Mick Cole, required on number 2 field.
Mick Cole, I think he's like a trumpet.
Big pattern there. One's over, Troy Corey.
Is it sand or dust out there?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there goes the headgear. Robert Elliott carts it up.
He's a fiery young man, Troy Corey. He's a...
Oh, hates losing. And don't we all?
I think that touch judge forgot his spectacles this afternoon.
But he's out of the Energex, so he's right. Elliott. Now that's a better kick into the car park. Oh, no.
It's a good, very close.
That's a Michael Liner. Remember the famous Michael Liner?
Roger Gould. Roger Gould's much better.
Ah, but they play with words, Liner.
That's a nice one, Shay. You're on fire today.
That's all this alcoholic beverage. Josh Gardner feed. 21 to go.
McCarty's out of the scrum early.
Simpson. Oh, McCracken offloads.
The whale boat.
Wild boat picks one. Can he offload? No, he needs the yardage.
A bit of knock on there.
Pick up Jay Lyons.
Runs into turn.
Oh, who's he run into? Turnbull. Bad luck, Jay.
He didn't like that one either.
Jay, bad luck. Purse house.
Ooh, good tackle.
There's another one there. O'Grady faints behind his back. trying to keep going. Oh, a little offload there to Perseus would have been good. Corey, the little chip and chase. He's pulled his winger in. Saw that. There's a little space behind there. Shipper goes down. Oh, goes the alarm out.
Good run.
Here we go. Crossfield sets up the outside back.
Oh, he's cleaned up by Tat Whaleboat.
And
it's
come on, it's a blue on in the background. The blue on, he slapped him in the background.
Oh, there's a few.
There's a few on here. There's one down. But he copped one from the whaleboat.
A bit late.
And there we go. And didn't like it. And you're going to go. Oh, I heard white trash. Nah.
There's a bit of yak there.
Bit of yak going on, but I thought it was a cheap shot. Did you see that, Matt?
A bit late by Tat. And then another one a bit later on the...
The blood bin, he's got him over the right eye. Or was it left eye? Yes, it is. Yeah.
Both the Brisbane boys singled out there.
Yeah. Well, that's why Tat's out there. Advisor.
Yes.
Advisor. Health and safety issues. Now, this lad's got to go off because he's got claret over the eye. There'll be a penalty here to Brothers, I'd suspect, at the 19-minute mark.
Bit of fire in the game. Good to see.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah, but you don't need any cheap shots.
No.
On play.
Good tough games, all we want.
Absolutely.
And if the Waves get the penalty here, that'll be an interesting call.
What's he saying now?
Simo's in here.
Yep.
The Waves are set up for the penalty.
The man's got a bloody band-aid out there. There you go. And no more said. Barland's got some claret. We'll have to go the test later on, the AIDS test, because he has been to London to visit the Queen. Burns.
Ada takes the first hit. Cops a few around the chops, but he likes it. Young Luigi hits that up real well.
Oh, and plenty of claret coming out. Elliott looks for a bit of support. Stevenson to come on. Burns wants another one.
He's got some claret.
Yeah, he got chopped. Is it underneath the eye? It looks like, yeah.
Nice
Simpson.
Super. Run hard. Some amusing calls from the crowd here. Hit him.
Turnbull.
Turnbull hits him hard.
It's about 4 metres out. A great in dummy half, nothing there. Jay Lyons. 80 minutes to go. Grady in a dummy half. Picks out McLucas.
Good take.
Makes a couple of metres. He's a big tat. Makes one, looks for the off-road. Where's his support? Out wide to Rayner. Shipley gets him. Stevenson on the wing.
Fifth and last.
5 and last. Now's the time for a Josh Garden little. It's going to go along the back line. That's the one there. Plucked out of the air by a dynamic hooker.
Yeah, that's right, that young fella.
$50 notes, easy.
Plucked it out of the air.
Pluck him out. Look at AJ Evans.
Solid lump of a lad.
He's
Gate raffle has been drawn. It's a red ticket.
Oh, Troy Corey. Nice. Short left there in the midst of...
Don't pick on Joel McNamara.
Goes all right in the stink.
D74, Ryan McClarty has got that number.
Here we go. That's a snowball into space. Snowball into space. Damien Moore. Where's the cover for the clean-up? Josh Eckey's got to go back. McLucas. Sorry, McCracken.
Cops an elbow there.
Close on. Groves trails him. Oh, around the back. Gets a couple of metres. Inside the brothers' half. Riccardi. Josh Garden, one out the back. Tigers rally. Put him on his butt there by Battersby. Out it goes to Corey. He's going a little deft, he's going to turn and chase from... Yeah.
Into touch.
That's all right. Defuse the situation. You saw something in back play there, was it Elliott on his bum?
Yeah, he's got a bit of a knock, Robbie Elliott. He'll be all right.
And what's the referee signalled? Referee signalled something. Drinks break.
Should do the same, Shane. There's Big Vincey down there getting a few snaps.
I never seen this all year. I'm going on. I didn't know it was hot.
As James Brown would say.
Huh?
Brothers to feed after the drinks break.
16 to go.
Brothers 6, ATW Tigers, Zich.
Turnbull.
Turnbull, go the chef. There's no dummy half. Eggy goes in there. Quick black and white ball. AJ Evans gets a bit of a gallop up.
A good run.
Oh, nice guts there, though.
Young Battersby.
Battersby plucks it out of the air. Who's next?
Gussie.
Down the blind side.
AJ, good run. Oh, Troy's thrown it in a short right there.
Oh,
Nice
look out, he's on the ruck.
He's after the short and curlies too.
He's on the ruck ball. Elliott puts it in the middle into no man's land. Will it bounce back for the big unit?
Oh,
go the Turnbull.
Ooh.
That's tackle 4.
Don't do that. That's a try.
He's in. Held short. 5 and last. Buick, what's on? What's on? Got to go. Look at Troy Corey leering. Simo! Simo! Simo!
Nice
Simo!
try, Ashley.
They just hung off him. Hung off him. Hung off him. Go the ditch digger.
He's got a habit of scoring tries in finals. Must be the new figure. He's looking slim.
What more can you say? Brothers 10. Kick to come. Luke Turnbull limping.
Dave Bale's coming back on with a stitched up eye.
Balen on. Murphy on.
That's a try there, Brothers, by number 6, Ashley Simpson, brings Brothers 10, across the way 0.
I just watched Troy Corey in back play. He tried to get in the brothers' line. Very professional, Troy.
14 minutes will be vital. Turnbull's having a spell.
Turnbull off, he's got a cork. We'll just see what they work on. That's straight through.
That's a good kick by Robbie Elliott.
Hey, he's kidding.
Judged the win perfectly.
What win? The fish are blessed. See that? Try.
Conversion of the try successful on number 13, Rob Elliott. Brothers 12, across the way 0.
Zip. 13 minutes to go. The Tigers want to get on the board now, Matt, don't they?
They do, Shane. If they can get on the board before half-time, it'd be much better for them. Brothers score another try, that'd almost be it, one would think. Never know, though.
Oh, grand finals are different. But the breeze behind you, if you're in trouble, you just do the old haymaker. That's a big one. That's a big one.
Shipper's got that one. Good take.
Under control.
The Gussie Hill, though.
Big Gus.
Takes it up.
AJ. Collared there.
Hit hard by Lucas.
Here we go again.
Riccardi. Luigi.
Luigi in the dummy half. And it goes again through the way of the play. Oh, beats 1, beats 2.
Break some
How
tackles.
that?
This boy. He breaks some tackles.
He might have to shut that door. I think we'd have to
Luigi.
here.
Is that 4 or 5? Elliott pumps the big one down. McCracken stands up. Chris Hall's got to take a look at Eggie. Out of his customary row at fullback, in the front line. They'll probably do one or two. He's going to chase across field. Off he goes.
I think Patterburn's got a cork on the sideline there.
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh.
A good hit there by Riccardi.
McCracken hit. There's Dake. Second man play. It's Perseus. AJ Evans on him. And there goes Riccardi over the top. Burns ready to come back on. Here we go. Troy Corey balances it. Adam has a fumble. He picks it up. Good hard put, but that's 5 and last. Troy Corey puts a snowball up. Eggie underneath it. Easy. Just bounce once. Where are you going? There's a hit of the shepherd there.
He's copped a few, but he's up again. He's good.
McNamara. Shipley runs across. That's fatal. Troy Corey just had a little, Corey Battersby. A little bit of a look.
Yeah, it wasn't the best play of the ball.
But you can do that, but you don't get your hands on it.
That's true.
The dummy half scoot, and you just pick up. Big Grover comes off.
He's a big boy.
That Wildboat comes on. Garden. Corey. Big long ball, one-on-one. One-on-one is in the corner.
He's lost it.
Lost it!
Bad luck there for the winger.
That's one of the brothers blokes down. One of the brothers blokes down. Who was over there? That was Simpson.
He's in his last game.
Sensational Simpson.
He's playing well. Patterburn's on for the next hit up. He's rocking. And a good run.
Free breezing. Rolling. Here's Murphy.
He hits that up well.
Josh Eggie's got a bad shoulder in the background.
He does. He's busted a wing. Ooh, cops a hit there. Cops a hit.
Eggie's got to come off. Stevenson on.
Riccardi comes to the left.
Hey, go to Childers, boys.
Good run by the
Corey
Cameron.
Battersby trying to make up for the mistake. No, he doesn't. Elliott, into that little short one up in the breeze. Play on. Sensational Simpson, that's gone forward. Play on, says the referee.
Tackle 4.
5 and last. Hurl the ball back. What's Shipley going to do? Chip and chase.
Only 4.
5 and last. Oh, confused. The school teacher confused. Here we go.
1-on-1.
1-on-1 beats more. Ball comes in. Back to Buick. Stevenson puts one on the boot.
Nice little grabber. Troy Corey gets away well.
Troy Corey, Stevenson. 8 minutes to go. Brothers lead 12 points to zip. Garden, McLucas. That'll be a text for me.
It is, son, it is.
That'll be Wally Lewis. Now, was that a hit in the head? No. Just a buff of the elbow. Goes off.
It's going to be ragged here in the last 5 minutes.
I can see brothers getting a penalty here.
15 last.
No.
Troy's gone the 40-20. That's a good kick. Oh, bad
Ball
bad.
stands up.
Young Stevenson. Big chase. Right foot step coming up. Won't run at him.
Runs at the gap. Look at AJ Evans. The brothers boys are walking back.
I'm sucking him in.
Is that right?
Corey Battersby.
Got 8 to go. McLucas off.
Bailed him. Has a hit up. And a good run. Into the sand pit. Okay.
Is another brain-dead patient going to Brisbane?
Who, Patter? Oh, the Energex. Not that Patter's brain dead.
James Murphy.
Good run.
Oh,
good defence.
He needs to develop that little skill when he hits the line. Just a little offload. Simpson. He's offside. He's offside. Oh, ref, have a look. Let's play on.
Oh, there's a nice elbow by someone there.
McNamara's at least 2 metres offside.
Grady didn't like that tackle. Bit of an elbow, but that's all right.
He's going to be one-eyed, McLucas. No, that's big-legged. Bumps off Riccardi, and there's another chop.
Riccardi has another go at him. He's a big boy.
Oh, probably 115 kilos, that's all right. Cross guard, what's a bit of a gap?
That would have been you.
Away. Here, holds on. Cavalli.
Good tackle.
Good tackle there. Stevenson holds on.
Brethren.
3 or 4, is it?
Brethren, a turn.
A turn. Troy Corey's got to go wide to the wild bloke. Offload, that's down, back to 1. Play on. Play on, 6 to go. 6 to go. O'Grady picks it up. Pursehouse. Oh, brothers in disarray. 6 to go. Here it goes down the blind side. The whaleboat. Ducks on the inside. Ball goes forward. Oh, Panley. Panley. Panley said he's not back to 10, but what you'd have to do is make sure they go out wide. Score out wide, 6 to go, wouldn't you? Make sure that the... what's Johnson going to do? He'll hit the line.
Is it a 6 here?
Yeah, he'll hit the line. It'll be a set play here. In the old days from Wharfies used to be snapper.
Yeah, sitting there right.
Yep. Numbers here, Josh Garden, going to go himself. Hello, who's that from? Valen? Simpson, again.
Big Rainer.
Rainer's in. Yeah. Oh, centimetres short.
Under the stick, someone's hurt.
Troy Corey into the big unit. Leg it out the back to Corey.
Good defence.
Oh, great defence there from brothers. What's this tackle 3? Corey's going to go himself. Pick out Johnson. Oh, ball and all. Who was that from? Kevin Stevenson. Go to the young bucks. Troy Corey, who's he pick out? Josh Gard, another young buck. He's going to go himself. And he's going to run big.
Well done by number 3.
Oh, very professional play there.
Good defence, well, brethren.
Joshy Eggie back on. He's had the ecstasy tablet. As in a bit of water, free beer.
Gives you a defence down there.
Yeah.
Here's the Wales coach.
Tats out there. Tats out there, number 4.
Maybe something in half time.
McLucas over the top. Well, there you go. That was the call. You saw it. We saw it. Johnson and Mason, former classmates at Bundaberg High. Referees penalised him.
Bit sore after that one.
But he's... Where's Riccardi? Is that Cyprus or Italy or somewhere close?
All in the family.
How come he's not Riccardi? Oh, that's Ireland. Oh, bugger. Burns. Big Murphy-O. Murphy-O. Turnbull back on. That's a great run there from Luke Turnbull. There's a wake. What's on here? AJ Evans spots one and a big offload. Offload, one more. Gone backwards. And the referee, AJ Evans, down in back play. He won't hurt him. And that's, yep. He'd be a great rugby union player.
Shakes off.
Yep. Get out of my sight. Yeah. No, that's Lebanese.
No, you're right. No.
Big McCracken. Simpson hits him well.
Corey picks out the big whale on the inside to Moore. That's one on the inside. That's Turnbull over there in cover. He looks like a crook ankle, but that won't hurt him.
Inside ball.
Pursehouse. Turnbull again. Goes to Kamikaze. 2 minutes to go still. Jay Lyons in there. Out it comes wide to Garden. There's a bit of a gallop going on here. Rayner, who's he got? Bowling over top, inside the hall.
Good ball.
Look, where's the cover? What's Eggie got? Oh, trips. That's still tackled 3 or 4. Troy Corey. Ken Johnson going under the sticks. Buick fends him off. Whose tackle was that? Troy Corey?
Unlucky.
AJ gives him a mouthful.
He's fighting this game.
Well, you cop some, you give some.
Sure.
It's a big man's game. Anthony McClurk is ready to come on. That was a chance for the Tigers there. That's one for my cuss. That's my bro.
He's my brother.
Who's over the top there then? That's Purcell. Oh, that's our Grover. Burns. Oh. Grover's on, well, a big Brian Groves. Oh, one to go. Oh, the ATW boy's hurt. He's unwell. That's Luke Turnbull. Look out. Lucky Turnbull says, thank you very much. A great half there by the Fish. As we pan back to the scoreboard, 12 zip. 10 minutes to go for half time as they couple.
One night, I didn't play for 1 year, and it was all on.
Was he calling you cat?
No, he was pushing me. I said, fuck, Turnbull.
This 2002 Newsmail BRL Premiership Grand Final. Brothers kick off. Terry Close offloads out wide. It looks like Ivan Groves. Close again. Good run. Murphy falls off. Josh Garden. McClurk is a decoy runner. That's Pursehouse. Grady's in there. Johnson hits it up on the fourth tackle.
Good tackle.
Gets in the brothers' half. Troy Corey. A deft little kick here for McNamara. He stays in field. Boy, go to ground there. Good boy. Josh Eggy, what are you going to do now? Pass it back. No forwards back there. It's got to go wide. Luke Turnbull's back.
Well, they're up quick on him.
Beats one, beats two.
A good run.
Ooh, Troy Corey goes to slap.
He likes it. Bundaberg. Ooh, a bit of a high one there, but he likes it.
Murphy. He's not going to pass.
An offload would be good.
Tackle. Tell 4. Referee screams out. What's Josh Eggy going to do? Go down the ball. Some skills here. What was that? It's a charge down early in the second half with 1 minute gone. Now, Lucas, who's going to... Groves. Must have got a big ref from Big Tat. It's got to keep going the same way. Comes back this way. Troy Corey. Jinks and weaves. That's Riccardi. Who else is in there?
I think they'd go right. They do.
O'Grady. Runs to Burns.
They burn. Troy Corey.
Troy Corey held up on his back. Well turfed over there.
6 out of 6 by both teams.
Yeah. The Eugene and body slam.
Come on.
Simpson was in there. And Hilda, I believe.
Hilda.
Just on the Referees Association gate raffle, the winner was C. Campbell from Apple Tree Creek, second prize.
Oh, good run from post.
Connell from Pyalba, and third was G. Jenkins, care of the Bundaberg State High School.
Graham Jenkins. Rayner comes back in.
Good
they come back to the middle, don't they? Just trying to compress the opposition defence. Grady picks up Groves.
Nearly makes it.
Grady in a dummy half. Picks up Johnson, the inside ball. Very sus gone back. Who's it come to? Pursehouse.
Numbers.
Beats one. That's Riccardi. Clings to him. Grady's got to come this way. What's Garden do? Picks out nobody. Comes off. What's they going to call?
Changeover.
Changer. Had to be. Had to be. Murphy. Makes a couple.
Oh, Johnson's after the headgear there.
Burns.
Good run by Patter. He's dropped some kilos on Gussie Hilda.
Jono didn't lose it. Don't tell lies. That's a big dumper. That must be the call. It's going to run straight into McCracken's hands.
Turnbull's after him.
Turnbull after him. Oh, he's on the wrong side. And that's hurt him.
Oh, I think he hurt the knee there. Cyclone's coughing up a lung biscuit, but it's all good.
It's all good. That hurt McCracken. Maybe right.
Oh,
Oh, the Falcon Award. It was off the chest.
He might have had a bit of a look there.
Grove, it's not like him.
Graves is coming on.
The feed.
Should have pushed in that scrum there.
Elliott to Simpson. Out it comes this side. Beats one comfortably. Simpson.
Run, Simpson. Should have stayed on the outside. It's the winger.
Yeah.
Turnbull set for a big hit here.
Look at McCracken.
Yeah, he's not faring well at all.
No, they need a replacement. Surely the bench can see that. Here we go, Elliott. What's he got round behind the back?
Riccardi hits it hard. Hatterburn setting up for something here.
One more on. What's on? Hit the line. Little offload here from...
Robbie Elliott. He's over.
Oh, stretches out.
Brethren.
He's going to call it a try. Oh, that'd put a cut in your 90, wouldn't it?
The Waves fans aren't happy.
16 zip. 34-minute mark, kick to come. Robbie Elliott just ran a little bit wide from the set play there.
A few dummy runners and he was over.
Reached out, long tack. The old ball in the hands, play kick.
Oh, Greggy, here's the turn, bro.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
Call a spade a spade.
You can't call him a... That's okay. It's okay. Everything's
Ooh,
okay.
18 zip.
18 zip.
Because of that, I've never sold him a copy.
Yeah?
Oh, there you go. So it's thorn and thorn.
Better than what you...
Oh, yeah. Close off.
Well, he's put in a good 6 minutes.
Yep. So that's what an interchange is all about, Matt.
Yeah.
Let's get him on there. Chris Hall comes in. Year 12 student. Puts a big one into the sun.
Good nudge.
Who's he got? Oh.
Good chance. Good run. He's played well today. Big fella.
And he's normally has a couple of...
Ooh,
Yes, he has. There's been a call at the, yeah. You saw it at the dummy half. Yep. Yeah, the referee's, he's calling from, Orphan's caller from the sideline.
Into the sun. That's what I like that.
I've seen it on video.
Oh, well, geez, you're clever. Yeah. For an old fella, geez, you're not bad. Tigers to feed, 18 zip down. 32 minutes to go in this 2002 grand final. McCracken.
Sore knee and all, that might have hurt. He's tough.
Yep, he's tough. Get off-field surgery. You think?
Maybe.
McLucas sets back on the inside. O'Grady. Leggett. A nice skills there.
Nope.
Picks up Groves. Ivan Groves got to. Oh, comes this way. Wide ball here to Garden. He's going to put on his boot. Here's a try. If it's any good. That's a try. That's a try.
Nice inside ball.
Yeah. 18 points to 4. Kick to come.
That's try there to across the way. Tigers by number 13. They're on board. Christian Green taking a score.
Christian Green, yeah.
He's played well today.
Yep.
18 conversion attempt to come.
A little bit of a dabble there.
Smith. Big kick this.
Yeah. He's normally a fairly reliable kicker. He's got stats like 5 out of 5 some days. What number was that?
13.
He scored for the Fish.
It was his first try, big fella. Turnbull, maybe? Oh, that's how it's in a minute.
Yeah.
Bit of heckling.
Heckling from the... that's straight through.
That's a good kick.
Yeah.
Salute the crowd.
Thank you very much. But in the old days, if you missed those, you're a goose. Isn't that right, Matt?
It is, Shane.
You can't miss those. That's the bread and butter of a goal kicker.
Brothers are playing their doubles now on 5 and 13. 5 on the top, 13 on the bottom. You see Vince in the alleyway between the administration building and the dressing sheds on 5 and 13.
First house. Offload to McLucas.
It's a good tackle. And young good tackle as well.
Oh, yeah. It can't go high. He's got to be around the legs. Yeah, and that's good. You know, he'll pick out his 25, 30 for the game. There's another one. There's another one. He wants man of the match. There's probably a meat tray on or something like that in the old days.
Be, 20 on the bar.
Oh, magic.
Big night for the young fella.
What was that? Be a couple of drinks?
You can only take a couple for the little fella.
Josh Eggy.
Ooh.
He waits for it to bounce.
Of mother.
Shipper runs away. That's tackle one. The backs are doing a bit.
The shoulder charge there.
Yep. He's Turnbull. Oh, the Tigers. Tigers are fired.
Big chance. A good run.
That'll be tackle 4. Burns outside his own half, goes back to Elliott and puts a big thumper down. Straight down, it's gone back all the time in the world.
Ooh, big step.
Oh, McCracken. Ooh, bit of a slap there.
Big leg, they waited for him. Well, they should move up and hit him.
Rampaging run.
Big ball.
O'Grady picks out Garden. Behind the back too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, waited for him. Waiting a bit of a slow ball there from Garden. Johnson. No. Wildback. Oh, gone in the mid-air. More.
Bit of a gap there.
Here it is. What can Elliott do? Misses him. Johnson out the back.
Nice step.
That's tackle 5 and last. The Tigers on the ascendancy. Corey Battersby. Oh, great dart here. What's the Maloosa going to do?
Shipper.
Shipley comes around and plucks it.
Very safe winger. Shipper.
The brothers, they're all on the
playing well.
Back pedal. Josh Garden on Josh Eggy.
26.
Simpson in there. Good dummy half play there, Simo.
Had a burn.
Troy Corey in there. Leggett. Brothers that want a penalty. Just grab hold of a jersey or something. Oh, the old pirouette. Here we go again.
Cardi.
Oh, snapper.
Oh, they're hitting hard the waves. They're
yep.
up.
Yeah, they heard something. They heard something. A scent of victory. He's going to drill this. Oh, where's he going? The ball's going to stand up all over his head. No, it doesn't. Stands up all the time in the world, Chris Hall. Who's he got? He's going to go around the outside.
Throws the dummy.
Caravan Park girls. Brothers, they want to get penalised here. Rayner hasn't had much of a feed. McLucas off. Groves off.
Chances here.
Murphy's off. A bit of a hit. Oh, they're a bit short here. Quick ball here from Jay Lyons. It did serve well.
Good tackle.
Garden for McCracken. Just inside the brothers' half. That's about tackle 3 or 4, is it? O'Grady in the dummy half. Troy Corey put something on here. The big wow and a wraparound.
It's a good tackle.
Tackle by Barlin. Rain is hurt in back play.
Done a lot of
oh, that's a big yardage. O'Grady picks one out. Thank you very much.
Baldens
Plucks the $50 note out of the air.
There's a few injuries on the park here.
Plucks the 50 out of the air. The big pineapple. Thank you very much. 18 points to 6. 25 to go. Referee time's out.
Might be the drink break. Oh, he's off the blood bit again. It's put like a watermelon.
Should get some of that Anthony Mundine tonic under his eye, eh? You just don't turn up next week.
What is this supposed to fight now?
Oh, Thornbury. Let's go. Remember 2002 Grand Final. News Mail. Major sponsors.
Getting stitched up again.
Yeah, that's all right. He'll have a shiner tomorrow. But you can still drink out of one eye, can't you?
Misery's fired up. Young Riccardi. A good run.
Oh, Turnbull on the boil.
Another good run by Duncan. A scoot by...
That's 5 and last. Hello, bit of protection here for Elliott. Puts the sky ball up for Hall again. Takes it all the time in the world. He's going to run. Pretty casual jogger. Probably doesn't mind drinking water and things like that. McCracken.
It's a live fly. It's a good tackle.
Who's put him on his bum? That's Elliott.
And Battersby. A good hit by there.
Jay Lyons.
Oh, he's up.
But somebody's down. Who's the 8?
That's Patter. He's hurt.
Time out.
His new girl.
Time out.
Like that.
Not on the internet.
Oh, not... I think he's done that.
No, he's gone. He's gone. He's off. Stevenson, he'll take that.
Runs into touch.
Runs into touch. Burns is gone. Burns is gone. We're just.
Get on, Patter.
Is that a spastic arm or what? Have a look at it. It's gone. Broken.
Oh, the big fella.
Yep. Won't be able to drive tonight. That's spastic. He's not happy. Fuck. That hurt.
It takes a lot to hurt the big fella. He might be hurt.
Yeah, he's bumped off a tackle there. Yeah, it's a bit floppy. I'll bet you that's his...
Yeah, might be, Shane. Might be that hand.
Oh, but he's right.
Oh, he's done the shoulder.
He's on the internet. Oh, big Tigers pack. Puts it on. Duncan. Always seems to be able to look when he breaks. Who's the 15 there?
Before.
Fish.
Young Riccardi.
He's got to start.
The young whipper.
Luke Turnbull. Is that Simon, is it?
Yep. Little bitch. Good run, Cameron.
Another one. Proud dad. Be around somewhere?
Yeah.
Battersby.
Playing well today, Battersby.
That must be his first hit up, though, is it?
Oh, it might have been his third.
Elliott. Oh, he's got a nice wobbly one up for Moore. Moore takes it. He's going to run to the gap. Oh, scissors. The iron play. 18 points to 6, 22 minutes to go. There's still a lot in this grand final. 21 to go. McCracken.
He's dropped some knee guard. Oh, it's still all there. Big tat.
Inspirational. Corey Battersby's gone down. He's out of puff. Oh, what was that?
Knock on.
Oh, a bit of pressure there for the Tigers. Pavilion. Back to the action after the drinks break.
Ooh.
Stevenson to feed.
Promising young player.
Yeah, young Kevin. What's he, 17, is he?
Yeah.
In halfback.
Good flying boy.
Parlin. He's been tarred up. Bullocks his way forward. Buick in dummy half.
He's been collared and clipped.
That's Rayner. Turnbull to Simpson. What's he going to do? Picks up Duncan and the ball's gone forward.
I don't like these interesting.
Yeah. That fade ball. Yeah. It's always marginal, isn't it? The fade and inside. Sorry.
Hit it early.
Yeah, a marginal ball is always called forward.
Cracking big hit up here. Eggy's a little offside.
Oh, drills his mate.
Oh, he's giving him one on the ground.
Nice six-pack there, Eggy.
The ladies like that.
Yeah, it's got a... What colour is it? Oh, leg it. Oh, Hilda comes back. Simpson over the top. Again and body slam. Bit disorganised here, the Tigers. Been a really defensive game, Josh Garden. Does he pick up? Green. Back to Grady. Buick hangs on him and lost her. Play on. Simpson's lost her. Yeah, play the first knock on.
Simpson might have been hurt.
No. It's old age.
Senility.
Yep.
Dementia.
It's a disability.
Just before Federation.
And the ball war was after that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Good on you, Simo. But we do note that he's played most of his football in the backs.
Yes.
So you live. There's McLucas. So you can live to be 100 if you play in the backs. Turnbull. He won't back off. He'd love another 80 minutes.
Good run by the little fella.
Simon.
It's a good run.
That's 3. Hilda. 1 out. Looks. Groves has got him. McLucas. 18 to go, I see on the far side. Stevenson. Looking for Simpson. Simpson! Sensational Simpson! Who's he put someone in the gap? He's a try time. The shipper!
Shipper's in.
Sensational Simpson! And we pan back to Simo. What about that? Breaks the line and gets the accolade of Luke Turnbull. A one-hand around the back. Thank you very much. That's the grand final shot. Sensational Simpson. What do you think, champ?
Nice break there by the fella from Brisbane.
That's a try to Brothers by number 2, Glenn Shipley. Brings the score to Brothers 22, across the wave 6.
Johnny Gilbert looks happy.
Well, I can remember a couple of years ago. Sorry, John. When the Rugby League public...
John.
Elliott's not a bad kicker. On past performances, let's have a look at it.
That's a good kick.
And that's a great kick. Robert Elliott. Oh, he's got the cramp. He's down.
Oh, no.
He's got the cramp. The referee's... Oh, gone the massage. Go, Matt. Oh, sensation. He's kicked the goal and he's got to come off.
Never seen that before.
That is unique, Hugh. Unique. Oh, he's gone.
Hey, he's right. He's tough. Funny high boy.
Zachary. Him and Josh Egie, AJ Evans, Kevin Stevenson from Shalom, Luke Turnbull, Bundy Hoy,
Had a burn. One.
Pat Shalom, Riccardi's.
All the pictures.
What
From Shemai. The hard.
what about the winger, McNamara?
No idea.
Dubbo Central. Barlin.
He's got a whale of a game.
Evans passed the ball. Battersby down the blind side.
Battersby.
Stevenson. Oh, Turnbull. It's about 3 metres short of the halfway line. Stevenson injecting a bit. Simpson, what can he do? Gets collared. Johnson tries to...
Oh, he's an
interesting character. Oh, here we go. Here we go. That's a great kick. That's a great kick. And ushered out. Oh, yeah. Gives him a chance to get back in the centre of the play.
How long to go, Cyclone?
Looks like about 15. Look at Josh Egmlist in the back, dictating play. Got all his troops running in front of him.
A good run there.
Out from the tap. Hilda. He's gone in the water.
Who?
Hilda, number 10.
Oh. It's a good tackle.
Hasn't stopped tackling all day. Kevin Stevenson when he's been on the paddock.
Battersby's played well.
Troy Corey. Little chip. It comes off brothers. Play on. Stevenson.
What's his head?
Oh. And they all wrap the ball up. AJ Evans.
Good run.
Feints a pass. Wrestles his way to the halfway line. Buick on there.
Young Racky.
Oh. Troy Corey comes to the sideline here. Turnbull. Relentless. Relentless. Don't pick him. Don't pick him up. Be the worst thing you could do to Luke Turnbull, wouldn't it?
Get him angry.
Look at Simpson. Looking for the runners. Sensational.
Time for the one, Shane.
Oh, no. Nail.
Keep going.
Nail in the coffin. This is the one. This is the one here. He's in, a bit too big. Yep. Yep. That's Damien Moore. Get in here and work. Simpson.
He's driving the troops. Young Riccardi.
Riccardi. Play on. Try on here. Ballers in. You're kidding. You are kidding. Look at this, the fish eaters. Go the Guppies.
The boys are happy.
I think they're excited too. 28 points to 6. 12 minutes to go. That was it.
Big Pat rejoices on the bench there.
Yeah.
He's rocking.
Guy Hilder off. Murphy off. They all got injuries till the victory lap, do you think, Matt?
I think so. Break out the tinnies, they'll be right.
Bowden.
Set a whale again.
Trying to assert his superior kicking skills. He kicked one from the sideline before. This is almost directly in front. He's gone back 21 metres so he can kick it over the red flags and misses.
Robert.
You're going to get caned tomorrow for that. You goose.
Conversion, the try unsuccessful. There's the scores at
How'd you had to go, though? Oh, he's cramping up, too. Cramping up. Maybe that's why. Oh, he's had a fudger. Turnbull. Ball's gone back infield. Oh.
Me and Johnson's had a go there.
No, it's all right. Johnson picks up Evans.
Oh, a nice knee to the melon. But you didn't think there was anything in it.
No, area.
He's hurt him.
AJ, you won't hurt him with a bloody Mack truck. Oh, this bloke.
It's a good run by Luke Turnbull.
Riccardi, there's another Mack trucker. He loves it.
He's got the couple.
Lost her. Oh, gone the throat. Who was that? Jay Lyons.
It's a couple.
Hey, that's all right. It's just a bit above the bloody shoulder there. Is your neck?
No, just chin. It's all close. Well, Royce.
Evans off.
Oh, I don't know how to work this. Right?
Green scoots away from the scrum. How it goes to McLucas.
Great.
Put a bit of credibility in the scoreboard. 28-6. Simon Riccardi, he won't cop any shit. That's the first swear word all day, I believe.
Oh, he's lost.
Play on. Knocked on by... Knocked on by... Oh, pick on a front rower.
Only small people for Troy.
That's okay. It's okay.
Hey, he's a little upset. That's all right. Big game.
That's good. It's good fun. Good fun. Public enjoy it. Pay $5 to get in. You do good. Hey, the old Coliseum days. Oh, that's a set move. You know when the Christians got persecuted. Green again. He'll keep going. What's that? 2 minutes to go or 8? No.
Offside. Penalty, the brothers.
Oh, is that two to go or 8?
I think it's 8.
8 to go.
I'll put it out and wind the clock down. I think Patter's back on, isn't he?
Yep. Who came off? Hilda. No. AJ Evans.
Got a bit of a head.
Yeah. Leggett to come on. See, you spotting?
Nice, Ian. He's hurt. Young Isis boy.
Yeah, it looks like a neck. There's been injury. It looks like a neck.
Patter's ready to hit this one up.
Burns tucks it under his wing.
Tough young character.
This is when you don't want to get hurt. 7 to go. Turnbull.
On the cricket pitch. Yeah.
Oh, there's plenty of sand covering there. Close just gives me a bit of a rough up.
Good run.
Stevenson spots a bit of a gap.
Oh, there's a bit of...
Sensational Simpson. Gone without the ball. Whalen. Who's he pick up? Oh, that's around the melon. That's Leggett. Oh, there's a bloody... I said before, this one you don't want to get hurt. Riccardi, he won't get hurt.
Patter's having a bit of a word to the ref there.
Yep. He doesn't like the cheap shots.
He'll have another run, I think. And Turnbull's fired up for another run.
Oh, he won't back off. Look at this. Run straight at the referee.
He's in. His first grand final win. He's played well.
32-6, kick to come. What more can you say?
The brethren and 2002 again.
Jerry King. Straight from Burning Heads. He's had free beer all day. Have a look at the melon on him.
Oh.
Hey?
The crowd on the balcony.
Oh. Look at him go. Still on the tins. If that's a gold can, you're dead tomorrow. Black on white. What's happening? Victory lap. Where's the check? Elliott misses.
It's kicking well these last two.
32-6. What do you think now, Matty? Duck your head.
I think so. This 5 minutes might be interesting.
Just, I'd be a ducker. I think I'd just let the boys do a run.
Yeah, Patter will hit it up.
And Turnbull. Who's going to back off? Riccardi?
Oh.
Give him this. He's going to have a charge. Keen as.
Hello.
He could probably still put his jersey back in the bag.
Oh.
Sorry, Eggy. Buick, what a great game he's had.
Brothers with 4 minutes to go.
You can't replace him. Played the full 80 minutes.
I'm doing the commentary. Yeah.
Turnbull picks it up. Cuts across field. Spots a bit of a gap.
Oh, Troy's come over the top with a nice thing.
No, that's holding the ball. It's legit. Sensational. Sensational. Puts it down to Moore. Gone behind him.
Troy's hurt. He's had enough.
Riccardi falls off. Crackers.
Patrick Byrne.
Ref.
On the try. Might have done a knee.
We'd have to have a look at that in...
Replay?
Yep.
Do we have that facility shown?
The report to the White Street gate. Jim Broxton, gives the go to the White Street gate.
Bit of a fizzling. Alright. Wanderers boys aren't over here. Didn't win either.
Where are you going?
2 minutes. Wanderers on the Nats crowd.
Jerry King, focus on the hat. Black hat, big fat guts, green shirt. Swaying in the Bernese breed. In the crowd, down here. We picked him out before. You're gone, Jerry. I saw you with a can of gold. You are dead.
Go away.
Dead meat.
Corey Boy carried off.
Carried off.
None of me.
You don't think he'll be singing Rockin' in the Free World tonight?
No, we'll keep that for Patter Byrne.
But he's going back to Brisbane, isn't he?
He is.
A big smoke.
I never know.
Leggett. 32 points to 6, 4 minutes to go. Out the back for Lucas. Can he get one around to Groves? That's Burns in there. Corey's gone off it. Josh Garden picks out wide.
Oh, good.
That's Brian Groves.
Still hitting hard, the brethren.
Very compact defence. Groves comes back to the grandstand side.
Pretty good centre, that bloke.
What's tackle 4? McNamara wants to get on the camera. Gives him a bit of a push. Josh Garden into no man's land.
Big fella's chasing.
Oh, I think he's offside.
He's held up.
Held up.
That's
That's down. That's a try. But if we can go back, I think he's offside. He's in front of the kicker.
See the replay.
See the replay. It's just a naked eye judgment. The crowd's gone right off. This is for the punters. 32 points to 6. But in the grand final in Bundaberg, you'd never, ever get 20-point start. So this couldn't make it.
Just right across the way is by number 8, Dale Leggett. Across the way.
Yeah, quick, can you go back and have a look at it, see if he's in front of the kicker. Moore, he should slice this through the middle. One up, one down, and it's called straight through the middle. Well, trimmed down a bit too, young Damon.
Yes.
I'll tell you, 2 minutes to go. Not the old short kick, Rob. Oh, who was in front? Most players. You get penalised in that situation. 32 points to 12. 1 minute to go. Johnson. Johnson's gone behind.
Grady, still fired up.
How much tape we got left? Can we keep talking after it? Murphy back on.
It's a nice offload.
Man gets one for his gel.
It's a big chin though. He'll be right.
So you said he had a big forehead, opening comments.
It's all big. That's how they tell.
Huge. Huge on the internet. Buick. Out to Riccardi.
It's a good run.
Oh, it's a great run. Look at this. At the 79th minute mark, he makes 25 metres. Wants to get up and play the ball. Look at this bloke go.
Ronald Harsh-esque.
Oh, Simpson, who's he feed? Here's the gap.
Good ball.
That's a try. He's dropped her. Dropped her. Dropped her. That would have been the big icing on the cake, as they say.
Time's up.
Time's up.
Brethren have won.
20-point victors, brothers, the Fish, beat ATW, the Tigers, 32 points to 12 in this 2002 Grand Final. Well done, Fish. Commiserations to the Tigers. They had a big season.
The final score, ladies and gentlemen, the 2002 Rugby League Youth Final District Competition. Brothers 32, across the way 12. We'll have the official presentation.
Giving that in the ball. Hey, you all right to get down with that?
Yeah, mate.
See you next year.
Yeah, get that.
Oh, those libel cases, we probably need some bloody... Libel, is that the word or the scandal?
Yeah,
What's the other one?
Tabloid.
Tabloid. Oh, well, you heard none. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, mate.
As we pan down on the winning side here, said commiserations to ATW Tigers as they walk off. Their Super 11 side also got beat. They've been told by their sponsors not to drink Forex, and that's probably fair. As we pan back to the Prescott, Bluey. Bluey. On ya, brother. Oh, look at Eggy. Wasting beer. At least he didn't knock it off this time. Oh, it's the bloody top shelf stuff too. Bodega, did you see that? One happy chappy. Rocking in the free world, Burnsy. The new hit single. Welcome back to the park, Burnsy. The last time you left here, you're a winner. You're certainly a winner this year. We pan on to the team down here. Well, it's Manny, a player who's just signing on.
Something we've played in the test. So get in condition and fight for position. The blue and white boys are the best. Bang 'em all, bang 'em all. Fullbacks in the way. We'll let them have a shine.
Back all the halfbacks and hookers that fight. Pass the ball round the ground. We'll back up and never go down. You all know the colours, the blue, white, brown. So cheer up, my lads, back home.
Fairly clean.
Yeah. Hey. Well done, the boys. Well done to the victors, all the spoils. They've got all those trophies in the background. I see the director of the Newsmail there with Mel Breen. A couple of trophies there. It looks like the Robinson trophy. Ted's over there in his new haircut.
JJ Gilman Shield.
We put Brandy on the wine angle lens.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's back on.
on behalf of Bundaberg Rugby League, all our committees, clubs, we'd like to thank you today for coming along and enjoying a great day of Rugby League. It shows that Rugby League still well and truly the number one winner in summer sport in Bundaberg. I thank you very much in my heart for showing the response to Bundaberg.
Oh, you can hear that on there. You can hear that.
Secondly, I'd like to thank Robin Brennan of the Newsmail for putting up such a great deal for us this year and helping us to play our great game of rugby league in the Newsmail. I'd like to put your hands together for the Bundaberg Newsmail. thank you.
They thanks the Bundaberg News Mail and the free Paramos. Look at Iggy's a bit happy over the back.
Like the captain of the brother side to come forward, please.
Sensational Simpson. Could this be his last game on the tarmac here at Solar Oval?
I'd like to thank Ashley and his team. Had a great game. They've been the fourth team late in the season. They deserve their honour today. I'd like them all to come forward and collect their math medal.
Fucking medals? You haven't got medals.
No, you got a bath, didn't you? 98, that was a big bath. Lukey Turnbull.
Played well, big Luke.
Now this is one for the paper. Look at there, Lukey Turnbull. The Riccardi boy, Simo. That's probably not the first time he's held that up, but probably one of the most... oh, well, what we say, the best deserved.
Treasurer and secretary, please. Jeff and Ted.
Jeff and Ted. Ted gets a start. Box Briley's got the sign. Unpaid. They're on your box. Nice haircut. As Ted shakes some hands here back. We like to get both sides in it. Murphy.
It mightn't be much, but it's a remembrance of today, and a great day of football you'll always remember.
The fish line up. Somebody call them the Guppies. AJ.
I'd like the brothers, President Greg Eppo, to come forward and collect the winner's check, please.
Yeah, I hope he got some start.
Yep.
Look at Ted. He's handing him out. He's probably put 3 in his back pocket. Look at Iggy. Oh, he's gone for 2. 1 for his brush. The coach gets 1. Straber. Trainer.
That's it. No check, mate.
He gets a check.
Congratulations, Greg. Would you like to say a few words? We have a few words.
Abracadabra.
All our supporters, all our players, and our sponsors. Thanks a lot.
He's one happy chappy.
The brothers.
I'll translate that for you.
First off, I'd like to thank Crossways for a hard match. All I did against those blokes, and they put in a gut effort. Thanks, boys. To our supporters, all our committee, everyone that helps out, this is all for you. And our sponsors, we would be here with you. All these people out here that support us today, thanks very much.
I was being loving
To the boys, that was a team effort. We're going to play as a team. You don't play as individuals, you play as a team. That's how you win grand finals. That's what we did today. It was a guts effort, and I'm proud of every one of you. And thanks very much. And just thank you, and let's just get on that piece. Come on.
Last night's first training run, with the club managing to retain the bulk of last year's roster.
Beaten grand finalists last year, Brothers are looking to go one better in 2002.
You know, you put a team on the park hoping to win the grand final, so we'll just see how we go from there.
John Gilbert's back at the helm, replacing last year's captain coach Ashley Simpson.
He's shed probably 10 kilos, and he's been running out here as if he's a 20-year-old.
I enjoyed myself coaching last year, but just with the no pressure on you, just want to enjoy myself. Might not too much longer to go, so just enjoy the footy while I can still play.
He'll lead a young side with the core of last year's under-18s likely to step up into first grade.
I think this year they'll be a lot better for last year.
And with Scott Thorne out for the season, the club's pinning its hopes on young hooker David Buick to fill the void left by the Bundaberg captain.
He's a fine young player, and you know, I'm looking forward to him coming through and fitting the bill.
But Brothers have added to their ranks Biggin and stars David and Gaetano George joining the squad for a season in the BRL.
They've been talking to us for a couple of years, so this year
I suppose they just made it happen, so we're over here to have a game of footy. Never met any of them, so hopefully I'll be able to settle in.
That shouldn't be a problem. David, a speedy centre. Gaetano, a versatile forward who can also slot into the backs.
I think that's a good boost because we've got a real young side. That's a bit more experience, I suppose, so hopefully they'll lead us out. It should go good. They're good players. I mean, they're good defenders, good attackers, so it sort of brings a bit more to our side.
And motivation won't be an issue. Gaetano's never won a premiership and has already set his season goal.
Grand final before I retire, mate. That's about it.
Paul Cochrane, 7 News.
Biggin Brothers, Ash and note with a win against Tannum Sands in a sometimes spiteful affair on Saturday night. Despite dominating possession in the shortened game, there was only a converted try in the result, but there were plenty of positives for the home side. Biggin recruits David and Gaetano George among the trumps in their club debut.
Errors were costing the visitors as Brothers set up a slim lead midway through the first half. Captain Ashley Simpson putting the home side in front 12-8. The Seagulls looked to up the ante in defence, the big men producing some bone rattlers.
You know, some of them thought it was going to be a friendly and you know, you don't always look for that sort of a game, and I'm glad they got it, actually. The town come up, I think they wanted to have a bit of a hit out, and they did, so, I mean, they got a good tough game as well, so we got a good tough game, so I think it worked out for both sides.
But the brethren unveiled their own tackling machine. Gaetano George watertight in defence. He was playing his part in attack as well. His combination with Simpson creating problems for the Seagulls. Only desperate work on their own line prevented David Buick from adding to the scoreboard. David George was also providing new attacking options during a stint at fullback.
They certainly looked good. They looked very promising.
Weight of possession was taking its toll. Cameron Riccardi almost scoring. Pat Byrne also agonisingly close to the stripe. 5/8 Robbie Elliott made it 3 times unlucky before Riccardi finally crossed to push the brethren out by 10. Behind on the scoreboard and lacking any consistency in attack, the Seagulls looked hell-bent on winning any of the scuffles. That eventually paid dividends, signing off with a fortuitous try just before full-time.
Start of the game, we started a bit slow, but I think as the game went on, we got a lot better.
Paul Cochrane, 7 News.
Adrian Douglas.
Replicate the
To land 5/8 Anthony Chase to a Brisbane Hospital only undefeated side after the opening 2 rounds of the Bundaberg District Rugby League Premiership. The Panthers burst the ISIS bubble with a 34-30 win, while East returned to their premiership winning best with a 72 points to 8 drubbing of Bargara. But it was across the waves who made the biggest impression of the round. Paul Dowling and Jared Rayner both among the points in their 28-point victory over Brothers.
The game just minutes old, the Tigers were on their way through Paul Dowling. But the brethren responded, hooker David Buick cashing in on a Cameron Riccardi offload. They went ahead when Ashley Simpson put out a Wingate in space, but that was the last time they led. Steve Grady with this flick pass to send a flying Chris Hall to the stripe. The Tigers up 22-12 at half-time. The rout continued after the break, Dowling a handful close to the line. Riccardi put Brothers back within 12 points of the lead, but Brothers were having trouble protecting them. Dowling's third, the sealer. And when you're running hot, anything can happen. Grady's field goal attempt gone wrong. It turned into the easiest try the lock forwards ever scored.
Yeah, it's a good performance today. The forwards went really well and the outside backs really come up and helped us out a lot.
Earlier in the day, Magpies halfback Rowan Graham was on fire against the Stingers. But it was another case of another round, another fight, boxing again on the program. The main offenders were given 10 minutes to think it over. But when they stuck to the football, East were a class above. Dennis Walker completing a hat-trick. Dwayne Mackay double East winners 72 points to 8. Despite trailing early, West emerges the only unbeaten team after 2 rounds. Ricky Nagus with the first of 2 for the day. A late intercept from Craig Buckley, not enough for the Devils. The Panthers home by 4. Paul Cochrane, 7 News.
Rovers have clinched their first.
Critical of the non-selection of Tigers forward Ian Johnson, who was one of the Bulls' stars in last year's clash with the Roosters.
It's a travesty, actually.
After the competition heavyweights all registered wins over the weekend. Brian Grove scored 30 points on his own as Across the Waves demolished the hapless Stingers. Brothers doing it much tougher in their win over the Panthers. But East remain on top of the table on for and against after their clinical performance against ISIS.
Down by 10 points after as many minutes, things weren't going the Devils' way. But it wasn't through lack of effort, defending in numbers and attacking with flair and enterprise. The Magpies showed why they're such a dangerous side. Dennis Walker on the end of a Rowan Graham pass inside their own 22. Travis Terrere completed yet another hat-trick when he dived over, but the Devils were reduced to 12 when the skipper was sent to the bin. Graham making them pay when he raced 80 metres to score. The Magpies dancing their way to a 32-0 whitewash.
Everyone put in from 1 to 17, all the players put in on the day, and we were lucky to come away with a win.
And the Panthers were out of the gates early before David Buick posted the first points for the Brethren. They had 2 in the space of 5 minutes. Josh Egmelis with a try on the siren to reduce the deficit to 8. The second half starting much like the first. The only difference this time it was brothers piling on the points. Corey Battersby, then David George, helping them snatch the lead. Mark Phillips barging over soon after his brothers racked up 30 unanswered points.
When we started holding the ball and finishing our sets of 6, that's where I think we got on top of it.
Paul Cochran, 7 News.
Still on league, and Cherbourg remained the only undefeated streak with a thrilling last-gasp win over competition front-runners across the waves. ATW led for most of the game before a late try to the Brethren had them in front when it mattered. In the only other district premiership fixture, Isis were big winners over West, while East took the points after another Stingers forfeit.
ATW got a jump early in the game with halfback Josh Garden's long ball opening Brothers' defence out wide, allowing Chris Hall to score the opener. Another try shortly after by the rampaging Adam Rayner extended the lead. Brothers came back strongly towards the end of the first half. Dave Baildon, who travelled from Brisbane for the game, following up some strong running to score his 4-pointer. But it was the Waves ahead 14-12 at half-time. A low-scoring second half was characterised by strong defence from both sides. ATW hammered the Brothers' line towards the end of the game, but it was a case of so close yet so far time and again as the Brothers' defence held firm. The winning try was scored by Joel McNamara, sending his teammates into celebration mode. Brothers coach John Gilbert had only praise for his team.
We were very desperate to win. You know, we'd snap a two-game losing streak, and we played that way all the way to the end of the game.
Waves will need to regroup before what should be another tough clash against Isis next weekend.
Next week will be a different story, I hope. Put our heads on and we'll come out bigger and stronger.
Bence Hammerley, 7 News.
The Fraser Coast Mariners' 4-game losing streak is over thanks to a gritty 7-point win.
Finals regulars in recent years, East were doing it easy. It was 14-0 before Troy Corey danced his way to the try line. The Tigers were on a roll. Hooker Sean Holzheimer with their second. But the Magpies regrouped. Ryan McClarty with one of 3 tries for the day. Not to be outdone, the Tigers responded. Super sub Adam Rayner shrugging off tacklers on his way to the line. His second came soon after as the Tigers squared the ledger at 18 apiece at the break. The Waves drew first blood after half-time, but Rod Palmer had the Magpies back on track. They led by 8 and looked untouchable until Corey turned thief in the night. The Tigers back in front when the skipper powered over to seal the first trophy for the season.
It's good, It's been a goal of the whole club and myself all year.
And Brothers broke the hearts of the gallant Isis Devils after trailing for most of the game. David Baildon crossing in the final minute to seal the win.
A few of the boys, they put their hand up and they got into it, so helped us out.
The injury-depleted Devils left to lament the one that got away.
We only had 15 men for the last 45 minutes of the game, and because we had a couple of people that were injured, and I couldn't fault their endeavour today. Their commitment was great.
Paul Cochran, 7 News.
The Harvey Bay Seagulls semi-final chances appeared doomed after the
at Salter Oval yesterday. Steered around the park by rookie halfback Andrew Cross, Brothers had 10 individual try scorers in the 44-point rout, and the tries continued to flow for the Tigers, who maintained their share of top spot with a win over a much improved Panthers lineup.
Times are tough in the Magpie Sanctuary. Colin Froloff, the latest addition to the injured list on a day where things just didn't go their way.
I think it's just an off day, during the season. Every team has one, and I guess this is it today, mate.
Brothers too strong across the park. Robert Elliott's chip and regather, pushing them past the 50-point barrier as the Brethren grabbed a share of top spot on the ladder.
We control the ball nearly all the game, and it showed at the end result.
It's left the Magpies in search of a new recipe for results. Training this week sure to be interesting.
Just pool sessions, mate, Pool sessions and barbecues.
Another side thinking about team barbecues is across the waves. Wins in the Crystal Gem Trophy and Toyota Challenge mean it's happy times in the Tigers camp. The focus now the premiership, but they were playing a much improved West's outfit. Jacob Yarrow shrugging off tacklers to put Adrian Mumford over the line. Their half-time oranges were soured though when Tigers hooker Andrew Shepherd found a path under the sticks. The second half opening much like the first, Damien Moore showing off his pace out wide before the Panthers replied, Corey Tanner keeping them within sight. Troy Corey delivering the final rights, the Tigers holding on to a share of top spot on the ladder. Paul Cochran, 7 News.
Still on league, and 7 Wide Bay players have been selected for
The previously high-flying Tigers. 16 points from 5/8 Robert Elliott helped the Brethren to a 20-point win, while the home ground advantage again proved a major boost to Isis, the Devils passing the 50-point mark in their demolition of the Panthers.
Arch rivals in any code, there was extra spite in the mix. Top spot on the line for one of the competition's form sides. Brothers taking a 16-point lead into the break, despite the questions being asked by Tigers halfback Josh Garden in attack. The Tigers stepping up their intensity, Damien Moore applying the pressure on Luke Turnbull and setting sail for yet another 4-pointer. But the deficit was back to 16 soon after. Turnbull on the end of an Andrew Duncan offload to score out wide.
I thought it was a good, hard game. Boys stood up and really stuck it to them.
And if that meant using their fists, the Brethren weren't backing down. What started with just Turnbull and Brett Corey ending up in an all-in brawl. 3 in the bin from that scrap. It was on again in the next set of 6. Cameron Riccardi and Dale Leggett settling their differences the old-fashioned way. The brothers' skipper escaping with a warning, and the Tigers fans weren't happy. Pat Byrne sealing the result, setting up Robert Elliott as the Brethren cantered to the competition lead.
We were looking forward. We really focused on this game of trade and everything, and all the boys dug in to get the top spot, and that's what we want.
Paul Cochran, 7 News.
For the 3rd time this season, Brothers claim the minor premiership in Bundaberg Rugby League. The Brethren are a game clear on top of the table after a comfortable win over the Panthers, while in a thriller, the Devils came from behind to split the points with reigning premiers East.
Just 1 week out from the semi-finals, and both teams had plenty to play for.
We had a bit of a bad trot there. About 4 games ago, we lost about 3 on the trot.
I think the biggest motivation was they're the only side we haven't beat this year.
Down 18-12, Isis looked to have closed the gap when they crossed out wide, but the try was disallowed and East made them pay in the next set of 6. A great offload and speedy Magpies halfback Rod Palmer showed the Devils' defence a clean pair of heels. But a short kickoff caught the black and whites napping and gave the visitors excellent field position. It paid dividends, a cheeky run from dummy half and the Devils had hit back. A smart kicking game saw the Magpies spend much of the latter stages camped in their own half. Eventually the pressure told and the Devils crossed. The conversion from point-blank range, leaving the final scores deadlocked 22-all.
We defended well and just did everything right in the second half, and I think it showed in the second half how way we come back.
We started pushing the passes late in the game, which let them back into the game, but all in all, we played pretty well.
Lachlan Wallace, 7 News.
A depleted Harvey Bay Seagulls have slumped.
Bundaberg Roos in the inaugural Chairman's Challenge season decider. The Stags survived a thriller against Eidsvold to progress to the grand final. A double to Nathan Collins couldn't get the Eagles over the line. Nanango home 30 points to 28. A hat-trick of tries and 5 goals gave Bobby Blair an individual tally of 22 points, but it wasn't enough for Rovers. Wallaroos ended their fairy tale return with an 18-point win. Brothers have earned a rest in the opening week of the Bundaberg Rugby League finals after wrapping up the minor premiership at Salter Oval yesterday. Following the Magpies' decision to forfeit both grades to Across the Waves, Brothers had to win to seal the top spot. And despite a shaky first half, held on to down ISIS 22-4. The Devils will now play Wests in the elimination semi-final, while the Magpies will meet the Tigers in the battle of 2 against 3.
Brothers were chasing the minor premiership. ISIS were hell-bent on stopping them. Their intensity in defence causing mistakes from the competition leaders. And with field position on their side, they nearly opened the scoring. Corey Battersby and Luke Turnbull in the last line of cover.
A few little mistakes that we made through the game which let us down, but all over I think everyone played fairly well.
But early in the proceedings, the Brethren weren't exactly producing the form that premierships are made of. They had to wait until just before the break to open their account. Andrew Cork on the end of some slick backline passing. Glenn Shipley's conversion from the sideline successful. Brothers up 6-0 at half-time. An early Brothers try after the change of ends had tempers fraying. David Balden's regather of this towering bomb from Turnbull did little to make the ISIS camp any happier. Shipley with the easy passage to the line as Brothers moved out by 16. Cool hands from Devils pivot Ryan Geraghty put Chris Onoprienko over in the corner, but the result was never in doubt. Robert Elliott with a slice of individual brilliance as Brothers wrapped up the minor premiership.
We went out there and tried to do everything we could to stop them, but I think it just goes to show the class of the Brothers side. Very hard to beat.
It's great for the club to see Brothers back up there, so I'm just pretty proud for the club today. It was really good.
Paul Cochrane, 7 News.
And still on league, Biggenden has booked a rematch with Avondale in next weekend's Northern District's grand final. The Warriors overcame a 14-point half-time deficit to reel in Miriam Vale and progressed to their first season decider since 1987. And South Callan has ended their season on a high by downing Gin 32-18 in the Patrons Trophy clash. And there we have it, Rob, an exciting time.
Brothers United will play off in a grand final just a fortnight after collecting the wooden spoon in the Chairman's Challenge. The Brethren ran in 6 tries to 3 in Maryborough Local League preliminary final to end Rovers' hopes of a premiership in their return season. Mark Prendergast scored a double and recently named Player of the Year Gary Brown also crossed. The 12-point win catapults Brothers into the season decider against Wallaroos at 2 o'clock this Sunday afternoon at Estile Park. Well, persistent wet weather couldn't dampen the enthusiasm of young cricket hopefuls when the Wanderers cricket team bowled into Biggenden over the weekend. For the football to claim Bundaberg's Rugby League premiership in front of more than 2,500 fans. The Brethren outmuscled the much bigger Across the Waves outfit, with captain Ashley Simpson the standout in the 32 points to 12 drubbing.
A missed opportunity early, but the Tigers still look the most likely to open the scoring. Troy Corey's kicking game always a threat, but it proved their undoing after 18 minutes. Andrew Duncan defusing a cross-field kick. He ran 85 metres before offloading to Joel McNamara. The brothers' centres clearly a target for the Tigers' defence. First David Balden and then Duncan on the end of high shots. At the other end, the brothers' captain was just warming up. Ashley Simpson doing it all himself for a 12-0 lead. He was at it again when Damien Moore looked certain to open the Tigers' account. Minutes later, the skipper denied Josh Garden to keep the Tigers scoreless in the first half.
It's always good to try and get a good game in a grand final, and I was pretty stoked with my game.
So too, lock Robert Elliott. His try and 3 perfect conversions had the minor premiers out by 18. It was pegged back immediately, though, Garden opening a passage for Kristen Green. The comeback snuffed out, courtesy of another Simpson line break for Glenn Shipley to score. Fittingly, Balden and then Duncan added their names to the score sheet. Duncan with his first ever grand final win.
It was just a good team effort. The kids they got coming up at Brothers are they're a good bunch of kids. They've got a good future, I think.
I mean, everything clicked. Everything come together on the right day. You dream about those games, and for it to come on the right day, on the grand final, is just great.
Paul Cochrane, 7 News.
Congratulations, Harvey Bay Hurricane Lloyd.
Go and get it quick and then down.
15 Ross Pershouse, 16 Brian Groves, 17 Terry Cloud. Get off the roof.
He's after Mouthgate. He's after Mouthgate.
2 Glenn Shipley, 3 David Baleman, 4
Baleman. He's set for a big one.
6, Ashley Simpson. 7, Kevin Stevenson. 8.
What do you think, Matty?
9, Dave Buick.
Well, I think the wind might be a factor in the first half, Shane.
11, Luke
A bit behind the waves, but
12, Cameron Riccardi.
big cutter set to take this first hit up, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Just what would you do if you on the first hit up? Make sure you duck early.
Yeah, there'll be a few forearms coming at the big fella's big head. I think
you'd go for the nose, wouldn't you? Protuberance there.
He's got a very big forehead, so
okay.
Got a bit of a target on it.
All right. Which side of the family is that, Matt?
I think that's the Burn side, mate.
Okay, mate. Here we go in the 2002 Newsmail BRL Premiership. Ball goes down to Josh Eggie. Big chance, Murphy. Hello. He won't take a backward step. Johnson underneath. Wrestled to the ground. Buick. Luke Turnbull.
Mitchell Hart and Tom Orphan.
Wrapped up there. About 28, 29 metres out. That's a bad mistake. Bad mistake early in the count. Bit of panic there, but shouldn't have been. Forced the error. Was that big legged, was it? Yeah, the 8. Oh, McCracken limping.
Badly.
Why would you run a pensioner on the paddock? Josh Eggie takes him, drives him back.
Tackle, boys.
Simpson in there. Grady. Oh, put on his back. I didn't like it. Oh.
Fire encounter.
Fire encounter early. Here's Johnson. He won't take a backward step. Tries to beat one. That's Shipley over the top too. Is that? What's he doing in there? Early penalty. Said he hung onto my leg. No, Simo, go away. McLucas does it all the time. Wastes referee's time. Wastes it.
Could be a bit far.
Yeah, I'll get in close to one.
They're right. We're only warming up.
Just a minute.
And so that's 2 mistakes from Brothers. One by Byrne, one by the infringement in the ruck area.
By Byrne. He's had a good start, Patter.
We're not going to cane the Byrne, are we?
No.
Byrne the cane.
Bit of a play on words, Shane. I like it.
Oh, what's that called when you do that? It's not a palindrome, is it? Or
No. It's
a pun.
Pardon the pun, an analogy.
Or you're alluding to something.
Yes.
Matt, you remind the public that you're back at the Newsmail just for a bit of a cadetship for 2 days.
Yeah, bit of a trial, big fella. Have a look, see how the brethren go, watch the football.
Trail Vince, you haven't around to pick up the football.
You know, Vince. It's bad luck, that.
It's a miss-up. It's a
Penalty conversion unsuccessful from across the waves. There's the scores tied up. Brothers 0, across the waves 0.
Is this video camera over the side?
Where?
Is it where?
Can't see it. Here we go. Down it goes. Sits up. Who's taking out McLucas? Gets on the cricket pitch area.
Good hit.
Bit drier than 2 weeks ago.
Patrick Byrne, good tackle.
There was Elliot in there. He's over the top. Get off him. Says the referee. Big chance. Take it.
He's a big lad.
Pumps off. And a good offload. Big space out here for Graves. Almost in the car park.
Oh.
There's only his foot into touch.
Foot into touch.
Thank you. The Interjet helicopter offload on the Orphan.
I thought he was dead. Robbie Elliott feeds the scrum.
The other comes out the back. It's short.
Good run.
Oh, good run. Bumps 1, bumps 2.
Sorry, big fella. Drops a few in the tackle.
Turnbull.
Good run by the chef.
All over the fence over there. Johnson over the top. Yes. You must. Oh, Ricky Turnbull, please. Thank you very much. la carte. He just got a tip. Robbie Elliott.
Good nudge.
There he goes. Rick. Where's he pick up? Burns. That'll hurt your butt.
Need a brain to hurt.
Hilda. You're in set move here. Simpson hasn't held the ball yet. Wide ball. Into space.
Oh, a bit of a trip there by Troy Corey.
Troy Corey's gone in early. Simpson, what can he do? A bit of magic.
Good tackle.
Great tackle there.
Kentucky.
Going to hit the line hard. He's about 1 metre out. That's tackle 4.
There we go, left, boys. Riccardi takes the patented Riccardi dummy half scoot.
You didn't like that. Give it. Oh, wrong option, brother.
Who are we giving it, brother?
Wrong option. Josh Eggy hasn't touched the ball yet. The breeze has come around again.
Good defence.
That's McLucas. That was Elliott in there. Murphy. McCracken.
Get that knee.
That's unfair. Josh Garden. He's going to start it right around the outside. Caravan Park girls. Play on. Leave him alone, Joel McNamara. To Garden. Excited. That's Groves on the inside. Turnbull there. Ball's going to go nice and deep. He's going to punt this hard. Josh Eggy, first attempt. Here we go. On the black flag.
Good run. Tops a few cruise travel.
A few bits of niggle in there. Chipley. Garden. Wrestles into the ground. On the backs, cut up. Where's the forwards?
Big patters there.
Here we go. Here's the big unit. How's his guitar playing going?
Oh, he goes very well, Cyclone. Very noisy.
Robert Elliott at the back. Oh, bumps up the head. Falcon. Riccardi. That's 5 and last. Get back there. Turnbull, what's he going to do? Little chip and chase.
Straight down.
Straight down, more straight. Each one.
More is less.
And the 33-minute mark. Clucas picks up one behind him.
Good tackle.
Elliott. Tortori, little chip and chase. This is the no-man's land. He's a good footballer, Tortori. Eggy!
Good tackle. He's up it again.
Oh,
nice.
Let's have another shot at the title.
Come on, Pat.
Oh, big defensive line here from Brothers. Not. But Lucas went the wrong way. It's got to keep going left-hand side. Comes the other way, Corey. Oh, puts the Rayner boy in the gap.
He's a big unit.
Well, you should see his big brother.
Wrong way.
Leg it. That's 5 and last. Here's the snowball from Corey. Here's the snowball. Got all the time in the world. Eggy with the pressure on him, and it's too big. No pressure at all.
Players stuck it in here.
Suck it in. Is it Closey coming in, number 17? Leg it off. Close on.
Put in a good 8 minutes.
Yep.
480 seconds.
Burns her. Gets a pat on the shoulder from the trainer. Murphy. Just out of under 18s. Murphy's got a bit of a hit. Hewick. That's tackled there by Joshy Garden. I believe he's off next year to somewhere else. What was that? What was that? Groves? Robbie Elliott tried something. Brothers trying all the moves. Close. Simpson on close. Wrap up that ball. Tessimo. Oh, tries to mount the jockey. Oh, here's the space for Rayner. Ball's gone back. Stacks on the mill. Taken out. Grady, bit of professionalism there. Troy Corey. He's a step. Burns, he's got him. He looks. Murphy in the dummy half. Johnson will cut it up all day. Looks out the back, nothing there. Turnbull. Josh Garden. No call. Close. Who's got him? Murphy. Johnson down. Grady. Corey picks up the unit. And there's a bit of one-on-one. Corey, another little chip deft chase. What's Eddie do? Beats one. Doesn't beat the tackle of the lock forward. Shipper. Nice photo, Shipper. Burns. Ooh. Bulldoze into the tarmac. Turnbulls. Can we read the signals there? Yeah, they're always a tough unit to crack. Simpson. What's he do? Puts it up. Ball goes up for Chris Hall. Andrew McCracken. In there. Limps into the dummy half spot. You don't think it's serious? Yeah, were you age testing yet or what? DNA? Oh, yes. Oh, half.